if you're working a job, and you might be listening to this, like if you're in the audience, you're on the treadmill, you're in the car on the way to work, a job that you would classify as a prison. It's interesting because that means that you are a prisoner. And there's only one of two reasons that you're a prisoner. Either you're the victim, somebody wrongly imprisoned you, or you deserve it. And in either of those situations, if you're going to work and you hate it and you're like, this is my prison, but I deserve it. This is all I know. This is all I can do. Like, that is one of the first limiting beliefs that you have to overcome to recognize that, no, you don't deserve that. Like, it's not even a question of deserving as much as seeking out the truth of what it is that you want your life to stand for. And this is something when you touched on coming out of high school and not really knowing, like, you're suddenly put into the adulthood, and it's like, go. And it's like, one of the things that they don't teach us in school is how to make decisions. And they certainly don't teach us how to make decisions about what we want our life to be. They teach us how to conform and how to memorize, and then how to go to, continue up the education ladder. But at no point do we ever stop and say, well, what is it that you want? What is your truth? What is your desire? And because that's hard, it's very difficult, and it's different for everybody. And so we're not equipped to help teach en masse to children, like, here, let's all go exploring what your deep truth is. And you can't control a room full of kids that way. And so I think what ends up happening is we lob onto the American dream or some other dream that society or our family is making for us, because we're like, well, that's easier than doing the work that I don't even know how to do anyway. I don't know how to find my truth. So that one sounds good. Let's go for that.
Totally. And I think, go ahead, Austin.
No, go ahead.
And I think that, what I keep repeating to myself within creating this content and working with my clients is that we are trained from childhood age to conform to survive. And also then once we're conforming and surviving, now we have to compete to succeed. And that destroys our authenticity, our ability to be authentic, which is then us intrinsically knowing our truth, our desires, our strengths, what we actually want to go for. We're being placated all the time with distractions and other people's wants, desires, and opinions, especially through social media, that we are unable to start seeing and creating that for ourselves because we're just digesting and bombarding. It just shuts us down into autopilot.